The Gellis Living Chronicles. Book 1, Episode 3, The East Wing Echoes. Fictional story inspired by true experiences in assisted and memory care facility. Chapter 1, The Door That Shouldn't Be Open. The next morning, Diana stepped into the hallway with a sense of purpose. Her missing file, the anonymous note, the whispers in the East Wing. Everything pointed in one direction. As she walked toward the dining room, she noticed something unusual. The East Wing door, normally locked, always closed, was propped open. A sign hung crookedly on the handle. Staff only. Temporary access. Temporary. Convenient. Suspicious. Diana glanced around. No one was watching. She stepped closer. Chapter 2, Inside the East Wing. The East Wing felt colder than the rest of Gellis Living. The lights were dimmer, the air still. A faint hum echoed through the hallway. Maybe ventilation, maybe something else. Diana walked slowly, her cane tapping softly against the floor. She passed a room labeled Records and Storage. Her heart quickened. She tried the handle. Locked. Just as she turned to leave, she heard footsteps. Maribel. Her expression was startled, then softened into concern. Diana, you shouldn't be here. I'm looking for my file, Diana said calmly. Maribel hesitated. I know, I tried to find it last night. It wasn't where it should be. Do you know who took it? Maribel looked down. I can't say, but check the activity room later. Someone might leave something for you. She walked away quickly, leaving Diana with more questions than answers. Chapter 3, The Clue in the Magazines. Later that afternoon, Diana returned to the activity room. A stack of magazines sat neatly on the table. Nothing unusual. But tucked between 2 issues of Senior Living Monthly was a folded piece of paper. Her pulse quickened. She opened it. A single sentence was written in neat handwriting. Your file is safe. Don't ask Fred. No signature, no explanation. Diana folded the note and slipped it into her pocket. Someone was helping her. Someone inside the staff. But why hide from Fred? Chapter 4, Fred's Visit. As if summoned by her thoughts, Fred entered the activity room with his usual polished smile. Diana, I've been meaning to check in. How are you adjusting today? Fine, she said, keeping her tone neutral. Fred sat across from her, folding his hands. He always folded his hands when he wanted to appear calm. I heard you were near the East Wing this morning, he said lightly. Her pulse jumped, but she kept her expression calm. I was exploring, she said. The door was open. Fred nodded slowly. The East Wing is being reorganized. Lots of sensitive materials. I'd prefer residents stay in the main areas for now. His voice was gentle, but his eyes were sharp. Of course, Diana said. Fred smiled again, too quickly, and stood. Let me know if you need anything. As he walked away, Diana noticed something. He never asked why she was there. He already knew. Chapter 5, June's Observation. June found Diana later in the courtyard, knitting a scarf that had grown so long it nearly brushed the ground. You look troubled, June said. More than usual, I mean. Diana told her about the note. June's eyebrows shot up. Someone's protecting you, that's good. Or hiding something, Diana replied. June shrugged. At Gellis Living, those 2 things are often the same. Diana sighed. Fred confronted me about the East Wing. June snorted. Fred confronts people the way a cat confronts a laser pointer, politely, but with deep suspicion. Diana couldn't help but smile. Chapter 6, The Whisper Behind the Door. That evening, Diana walked past the East Wing again. The door was closed now, the sign removed. But as she turned to leave, she heard something faint, a soft rustling, like papers being moved. Then a voice, a whisper. "Not here. Move it. Fred can't know." Her breath caught. She pressed her ear to the door. It checked the storage room again. "Before morning!" Diana stepped back quietly, her heart pounding. Someone inside was hiding something connected to her file, something they didn't want Fred to find. Chapter 7. The Night Walk. Later that night, unable to sleep, Diana stepped into the hallway. The lights were dimmed, the air cool. She walked quietly toward the east wing. As she approached, she noticed a small object on the floor, a metal key. Not a master key, too small, but clearly part of a larger set. She picked it up. A tiny blue paint chip clung to the edge. Her heart quickened. Before she could examine it further, Arthur appeared behind her. "Oh, you found one," he said cheerfully. "I saw someone drop something earlier, but I forgot who." Diana smiled gently. "Do you remember anything else?" Arthur scratched his head. Someone in a green sweater. Or was it blue? Or maybe it was a plant." Diana chuckled. "Thank you, Arthur. That helps. Sort of." Chapter 8. The Echoes Continue. Diana returned to her room, the small key warm in her hand. Someone had dropped it. Someone was searching for something. Someone was afraid of Fred discovering it. And someone brave, was helping her. She sat on the edge of her bed, staring at the key. The mysteries of Gellis Living were deepening, and Diana Marquez was more determined than ever to uncover the truth. The next thread. Just as she placed the key on her nightstand, she heard footsteps outside her door. Slow, measured, deliberate. A shadow paused beneath the crack of light, then moved on. Diana exhaled slowly. Whatever was happening in Gellis Living, it wasn't finished, not even close. If you like this video and would like to see what happened to Diana in Gellis Living, subscribe now and follow for episode 4. See you in the next video.